Once upon a time in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a king who was known for his immense wealth and power. But despite all his riches, there was one thing that he couldn't buy, and that was the love of a good woman. You see, the king had a heart as big as a kingdom he ruled, but unfortunately his heart was broken into pieces after his wife, Queen Isabella, died. As time went by, the king became more and more reclusive, spending most of his time alone in his massive bedroom, which was filled with expensive fabrics, rare jewels, and priceless artifacts from all over the world. His only company was his royal parrot, Coco, who would talk to him for hours every day. One day, the king decided that he needed to get a new wife. So he put out a decree that read, "I will marry a woman who can bring me happiness." The decree was sent all across the kingdom, and soon he received thousands of letters from women who wanted to become the new queen. There was one woman, though, who stood out from the rest. Her name was Anya, and she wasn't a princess or a noblewoman. She was just a simple farmer's daughter who lived in a small cottage on the outskirts of the kingdom. But she had something that the other women didn't. She had a kind and giving heart. When the king read her letter, he immediately summoned her to the palace. But when she arrived, he was so overcome with her beauty and grace that he forgot all about his broken heart. They got married right away, and soon she became the new queen. But as time went by, the king started to notice that his new wife was very interested in the finer things in life, while other queens would have been happy to live in a palace and wear expensive clothes. All Anna wanted to do was go back to her farm and live a simple life. One day, the king had enough of this. He called Anna into his bedroom and asked her why she was trying to be a good queen. "You are the queen now," he said, "so it is your duty to enjoy the luxuries that come with his title." But Anna just smiled and replied, "My happiness doesn't depend on the luxuries I have, O king. It only depends on the love I have for my family and friends." The king was furious at first, but then he saw the sincerity in her eyes, and he couldn't help but fall in love with her all over again. He realized that she was right. Happiness wasn't something that you could buy, and he had been searching for it in all the wrong places. And so they ruled the kingdom together, not as a king and queen, but as a man and woman in love. And that's why, my little friends, it's always important to follow your heart, no matter what anyone else says. Once upon a time, there were 3 friends who made a pact to always tell the truth, no matter what. The first 2 friends kept their promise, but the third one lied and was banished from the kingdom. To hear the rest of the story, click on the next video.